Smoother than the shot of 1942. You already know what time it is. This is Qualified Opinions. Back here in the man cave for another hot episode fresh out the oven. And our opinions are validated, fellas.
Yes, sir.
Indeed they are. Good day, gentlemen.
What's going on with y'all? Y'all feeling today on this Taco Tuesday?
Yeah, I can't believe you don't eat tacos.
I don't eat Mexican. It's not just tacos.
Okay. Speaking of disqualified opinions, we got a man over here that said Devontae Adams wasn't top 10.
He said he was number 10.
He was number 10.
number 10, but
You want to put him up a little bit higher?
He is doing my bidding. Him and Aaron Rodgers. Thank you. That bad man he
Shout
is.
out to
And
Aaron
Mr. Adams.
We
We
put
gonna
some
get
more
there.
respect on that man's name.
For this season, because he's doing my bidding. Yes, both of them.
Shout out to Aaron Rodgers. We gonna get there when we get there, but he definitely got something left in the tank, and he's proving it.
Remember, America, I own my competition.
So, y'all know what we do here. It's week 2. I'm going to kick it over to DC. He's going to let y'all know what happened last week. How the record's standing out. Who in first place, second place, third place, fourth place. Fourth place is probably Byron if you watch the show on a weekly basis. And we're going to go from there. Go ahead, Byron. Not Byron, DC.
The shade.
I mean, week 1 is always an unpredictable week. We still trying to figure things out.
Absolutely.
So in the 16 games that we played last week, Rel went 9-7. The rest of us went the Dallas Cowboys special, which is 8-8, and they are a disappointing football team. They let me down. I
let us all
try
down.
to believe in them. You know.
Any hot takes from this week at all? I would like to say that I did say the Ravens was going to blow out the Browns.
You did call that. Absolutely.
I said we played really good week 1.
Y'all
the Browns played really bad week 1. They haven't won a week 1 in 16
I said
years.
they might not cover it because the spread was like 9.
10. It was like 10.
Yeah, something. I said they might not cover that.
I said we was covering. Yeah,
You did.
But I mean, the Browns haven't won week 1 in 16 years. So was I really that off?
I mean, no, I knew we were going to win. I just didn't expect.
I think they're the
expected.
blowout.
I mean, the Ravens are the first team in NFL history with 3 straight week 1 30-point wins. So
And they're going to blow out again this week because they're playing one of the 5 worst teams in football that you saw last
They
week.
are not one of the 5 worst. I can name 5 worse than the
I
Texans.
don't know.
well, clearly
I
not
don't know.
Jacksonville because they got a better record.
Right
Facts.
now you can't name them. They're still one of 5 worst. Them and the Jets, baby.
Not even the Washington football team.
That's a couple teams I'm taking.
I know. I'm just saying. We'll see.
Moving on.
Shout out
Anything
to
else that was crazy this week?
10 black quarterbacks starting.
Yes.
Will soon be. Well, it'll go to 11, then it'll go back to 10 because Tua's going to start. Tyrod's going to have his spot taken, so it'll still be 10.
I think he's. Well, I don't know if he's black. I don't know.
He is a
Oh,
person of color.
Tua?
He is black.
Yeah, he like
Yeah.
Hawaiian.
Yeah.
He's black.
Yeah, you know, like The Rock.
Is The Rock black?
Yeah, they black.
There you go. He is black.
I mean,
the Rock pigment.
I don't want to talk about The Rock though, because he's kind of disowned his blackness from time to time.
Yeah.
But technically he's black. Yeah.
Hey,
I'm
when
gonna
you
say
get paid
is-
as much as he is, I'll disown
The
everybody.
Rock's last name is Johnson. Tua's last name is Tagovailoa. So,
Yeah, The Rock. Okay, and just to give you a background, The Rock's father was fully black. His mother
Yeah,
was
his
of
mother
Samoan
was a Samoan
descent.
descent.
But I think Tua's 100% Hawaiian though. That's what I'm saying. Like
I don't know, but he black though.
I don't know.
I mean, to be honest, all of y'all black, even the white people. But that's neither here nor there. That's a story for another day.
Let's not.
Anything else that jumped out of y'all? Just week 1.
You ain't trying to be famous. Like, let us make it first. Bro. Let
I'm
us
sorry.
get there.
You know, it's gonna be not me. I apologize.
Shout out to the Vegas Raiders. Shout out to the Arizona Cardinals and that handsome coach, Mr. Kingsbury, baby. You're getting that coach of the year this year,
Why
baby.
you ain't shout the Rams out for beating your Cowboys?
Hey, man. It happens.
Shout out to the football team, yo.
And if y'all wonder which football team,
The football team. Shout out to
The Landover team.
Whatever Jameis did in his
the former
football
racial
team.
slurs.
Yeah, shout out to the football team.
8 sacks, baby. Chase Young.
Shout out to my dollar bills, y'all. I ain't even about to get into it, Josh.
And screw the Colts. You lost me some money. Phillip Rivers, I hope you flip over that mattress because you made too many damn kids on
The
it.
reason I
It's
thought,
White Jameis,
yeah,
baby. That's White
the
Jameis.
reason I'm gonna wait till we get there because he's pissing me off. Like,
My last thing, shout out to Cam Newton.
Even
really
though
good comeback.
Even though it was definitely like a running back game. He had 19.
It was a Tebow game.
19 passing and
But
15 rushing.
I'm
That was
pretty-
definitely a Tebow
Week
game.
That's the
one-
same offense
week
it was.
one, yeah, it's just Tebow with a little bit more passing in it. Let's be honest.
Barely.
It's week 1 though, so it wasn't really a lot. To
Let Cam
expect.
throw. He's not Tim Tebow.
Yeah,
Let him throw.
he's not Tebow.
Let him throw the ball.
Like Ralph said, though, it'll be more prior to the season goes.
And shout out to Justin Tucker, man, because after watching these games, it just made me love you even more. As many field goals I seen missed, we just saw 4 just last night. But
It's
shout
like practice. There's no crowd. How are y'all missing?
Hey man, is Steven Gostkowski? Is he this year's Adam Vinatieri? It's time to
Well, in his defense, he did win the game last
Vinatieri
night.
still in the league?
No, he that's because last year he had a
I know he was
similar
terrible
situations
last
like
year.
this. Yeah,
Yeah, but it
It happens to kickers, man. They lose their leg. Like quarterbacks lose their arm.
Shout out to Justin Tucker.
I mean, I would think you lose the power, not the accuracy.
Yeah.
Gostkowski was missing.
Hey yo, he missed a 31, a 46,
An extra point.
Point. He had one blocked.
Yeah, I think the 46 or
He
the
just
47
had a
might have
bad
been
day.
blocked.
Yeah.
It just wasn't for him.
It's like that sometimes.
But so like he said, week 1 champion right here, sitting at 9-7. The rest of us at 8-8.
One game difference.
It's gonna be a close year, as always is.
Yeah, we're gonna give y'all a weekly just recap. So every week it's gonna pop up on the screen somewhere. Where we let y'all know where we at, things like that.
Like,
let's
share,
jump into this
subscribe.
week.
Tell us what you think.
The Thursday night game is the Battle of Ohio, as we have first round pick versus first round pick quarterback duel. 2 0-1 teams as the Bengals go to Cleveland to face the Browns. I'm actually going to go to you, Byron, because these are 2 quarterbacks that you like.
Those are his Browns.
And that is your Browns, yes.
Hey, the Bengals almost won. Screw you, Randy Bullock.
That was offensive pass interference.
But he should have made that field goal.
Oh, yeah, the field goal.
Yeah,
I'm talking
I'm
about
just
AJ
saying.
Green.
Oh, yeah,
AJ
he
Green
pushed
was
off.
offensive.
Hey, he almost made a play, though. I wouldn't be surprised if either team won, honestly. I'm just going to say the Browns because they can't lose this game.
Yeah, they can't lose this game.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they will be a little bit better, maybe run the ball more. Going Browns in an ugly game that I will not be watching because I'm not watching this bull crap. You will have game 2 of no, you won't have any basketball on. So don't watch this. Just watch something else.
What's the spread?
Cleveland 5.5.
I'll take that.
They'll
I'll take
cover.
Cleveland with 5.5.
They'll cover.
I think they'll win by 6. 2 field goals.
It's 23-17. I'm also going Cleveland. Not because I have any faith in Baker. Not because I know they're disappointing. And not because I know I need to win this game.
Catch the damn ball, Odell.
But simply because...
They're playing the Bengals.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Bengals won this game.
Me neither.
I mean, I wouldn't be shocked either way.
Yeah.
I just got to make a pick here. Both of these teams are very bad.
Any
But the
assessments?
Bengals are actually bad on paper. And they look promising based on last week.
Yeah.
The Browns are the exact opposite.
And that's bad. Like, yeah. We can stop talking about that game.
Joe Burrow, baby. Come on. I said
You
y'all
want to make a
won't
pick
get-
before we stop talking about it?
Oh, no, yeah, Browns. Yeah.
Oh,
It's really a WC because we don't care, but
it's definitely a WC.
you know, these Thursday night games have been trash. They will be more trash with no crowd.
Jags at Titans. I'll go to you, Raul, because it's your man
gosh.
Minshew.
Did you pick them last week?
Probably not. I don't know.
I don't think none of us did.
No, because who was the Jags playing last week?
They played Indy. Nobody picked
Yeah,
them.
nobody
I thought
picked
Indy
it.
was going to win.
Screw you, Colts.
But, you know what?
Do it. Tennessee look terrible.
Yeah,
Do a Riles, baby. That's how you win these things.
I gotta go with Jacksonville. I know
What's the spread? I think they might cover.
The spread is Tennessee by 9.
They might cover that. Tennessee's offense look terrible.
They'll definitely cover that 9. I don't know how y'all boy Tannehill's numbers came out looking as
Bro,
good as they
he
did.
played like
yeah.
garbage.
But
Oh
his
my
numbers
God.
look good. His QBR was like 80, and I was like, how?
I don't
He
like
look bad.
QBR like that, personally.
I like QBR more than
I don't
passer
like it
rating.
either.
I like passer rating. 'Cause
Passer
usually-
rating is just empty. You can just throw any numbers in
But
there.
I
and it
think
comes
most
up
people with a good passer rating are usually really good quarterbacks. A lot of times QBR can be skewed. That's
I
my
agree.
opinion.
I mean, I think both can be skewed if you.
I'm not
if you-
disagreeing with that.
And I also think the 0 to 100 scale is much easier than 158.3.
Hey, man.
Yeah, I think QBR takes in the
And it takes into
contract
account
to
sacks.
run and
It
everything.
takes everything. QBR
So,
takes
yeah.
everything. So I'd rather go by that. But even still, Tannehill's numbers were good across the board, and watching it, it looked hard on the eyes.
Yeah.
It's not.
Whole offense looked hard on the eyes.
Except for Corey
Jacksonville.
Davis. Corey Davis played
He
well.
made some plays. He
Corey
made some
Davis played
plays.
well.
Jonnu Smith, he made some plays. But yeah, I'm going with Jacksonville.
I'm just going to say Titans. In a close
Minshew
one.
Magic.
I think the Titans suck.
Derrick
I'm also
Henry.
picking the Titans.
I don't like the Titans either, but I just think Jacksonville won't be able to stop Derrick
Can I ask a question? How do we lose to those fools?
Yo,
You want to know how?
Lamar
Okay.
said we were just looking toward the
Yeah,
next.
I don't
We just
think-
overlooked them. I think because we played them so recently in the regular season and
blew
beat the
them
hell out of them. Yeah.
Don't worry. We're getting our revenge in November.
That's a fact.
But
That
yes,
game's gonna be
so everyone's
Whatever
going
the spread on that is, I'm
taking
taking
the
the
Ravens.
Ravens.
Double
Take the Ravens.
double or nothing.
Cover.
Put all in. So everyone's going with Tennessee, but the
bro.
Minshews. Fighting Minshews, baby.
Panthers at Bucks. Tom Brady did not look good.
No, he didn't.
He did not.
He did on his first drive. His very first drive, he did.
No
And then he looked his
preseason.
age.
Not a lot of practice
What's
time.
the spread on this? Tampa
Um,
by what?
9.
Taking Tampa to win this game, but not by 9 points. I got them winning by like 3.
Don't sleep on the Panthers. I think they are the feisty team, but I'm definitely going with the Bucks here too.
They
Yeah, that's
can't
why I said
stop
3.
anybody. Can't stop anybody.
They did spend 7 picks. So all
I
7
think in
of their
another
picks on
year
Three
or
of them
two,
start. Three
that
of them
will
start.
that will start to show, and they will have a good defense. But I'm not trusting 8 rookies to save my
Only
defense.
3 of them start though. Only 3 of them.
That's what I said. Another
I'm
year or
also
two.
going Tampa here, and it's not even for any disrespect to Carolina. I just think Tampa has too much talent.
Yeah, they're the Browns of the NFC.
Yeah.
I think that
I got more
Give me
trust
Brady
in
over
Brady.
Baker.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I got more trust.
Games
Wait,
in Tampa?
Paper,
yeah,
it's
I
in
give it to
Tampa.
you.
so. It'll be nice weather. I think this will be fine for Brady. I do think that you see Carolina doesn't trust Bridgewater's arm, which will hurt them in the long run. I know you have CMC, but gotta throw the ball sometimes. But I think
You
Tampa.
trust Bridgewater's on? Because I don't.
I didn't trust the signing. They paid a lot of money.
I didn't like this.
I would have bought back Cam for 1 year, but that's just me.
I mean, Cam's better than Teddy Bridgewater,
Yeah.
but I think if you're deciding to part ways, Teddy Bridgewater's not a bad guy to pick up.
They may.
I think they're in the quarterback hunt.
Yeah,
this-
they will be
this
drafting
time
one.
around,
They
so
definitely.
That's why I wasn't a
drafting
fan of the deal.
They may be a top 5
It depends how Teddy's year goes.
I still
how
think they draft
gonna-
a quarterback.
I don't think.
Yeah, I
It
think they
depends
should.
on where they end up.
I think they're
Yeah,
in the
If they
top
go
5.
if they go 6-10,
Not
7
that
and 9,
division.
They definitely
they
won't.
They're
won't.
not winning 6 games in that division.
But you got Cincinnati winning 6 games, 7 games.
I do.
Cincinnati is not better than Carolina,
You got a
and
better
their
quarterback.
division is
They have a better
probably
quarterback,
just as
which
good,
which
if not
means
harder.
they have a better quarterback than me. So hey, and a better. Well, both coaches are unproven. So it is what it is.
Okay.
I might take Joe Burrow over Teddy Bridgewater.
I'm taking Joe Burrow.
I ain't arguing that. I'm just saying the Bengals are not winning 7 games if Carolina's not. Carolina has a better chance, is what I'm saying.
You take Joe Burrow. Who else from the Bengals you taking over anybody on Carolina? Except Mixon. You
No,
you
I'm
ain't taking
taking
him over
CMC.
TMC. Yeah, exactly.
I'm taking
Mixon
AJ
was still
Green
really
over
good,
top
though.
Robbie Anderson.
AJ
Anyway.
Green is injured.
Gosh,
Like that's what I'm saying.
I'm going Tampa. Tampa in a close one. Though.
They
Divisional.
trash.
Tampa in a close one. CMC will
that's
do his
cool.
thing.
Cool.
Brady will be.
Joe Burrow is literally besides Mixon, they're the best 2 people that they got.
DC, 49ers at Jets.
Oh, take.
Man, kissing Sam.
Oof. Well, put your money on the 49ers.
Le'Veon Bell out. He's on IR for the next 3 weeks.
Bro, all right, is Adam Gase still a Jets coach?
Yeah.
Give me San Fran.
I don't
Take the
think,
points, too.
I don't think anybody.
What's the
won't.
spread?
7.
I'm taking that easy.
Yeah, they're gonna double that spread. They're gonna
And
beat
they coming
them.
off a loss.
They're gonna beat
Yeah.
them by like 32.
They might get about 8 sacks.
Then again,
themselves.
you know that guy James Garoppolo. He can keep you in any game because he's not good.
Hell, you heard it here first. Muhammad Sanu gonna have like 2 touchdowns in this game.
I didn't even know he was still in the NFL.
Moser look good
Yeah,
this
they
week.
picked him up.
Moser look good. I think even if Kittle is not 100%, he can take the week off because they don't need him.
Not this week. They don't.
Is anybody going against San Fran?
No.
Everybody choosing
Fun
San Fran?
fact about San Francisco is the first of 2 straight weeks to the East Coast. Next week they play the Giants.
They
So
probably just stay out there. Though.
yeah,
Yeah.
2 easy wins.
I
So
would.
San Fran
Don't
will be
even go
fine.
back.
Enjoy.
I don't know if they're allowed to do that, but cool.
Yeah, they probably gotta go back.
Oh damn, that is crazy.
You better get a hotel. Fucking talking about.
Take the point, San Fran in a big one.
I'll go next. Rams at Eagles. The Eagles put up 17 points in the first half to score 0 points in the second and lose 27-17.
That sound like the Eagles.
O-line looked horrible.
Awful, but I mean that's to be expected.
But
yeah.
the D line of the Redskins is really good. It's not. They have a top 5 D line.
That is
Yeah, they do.
With that
The
being
football
said,
team.
I have the Rams winning this game actually. 2 very, very tough defensive lines to have to go against one week after another week. And their offensive line is just bad right now. Miles Sanders, we don't know if he's going to play yet. So I'm going to go Rams to crazily start the season 2-0.
So the Rams overachieved in most people's eyes when they beat Dallas. Philly underachieved in most people's eyes when they lost to the football team. The Rams D line is just good like the Redskins, so you kind of expect it to go the same way. But for some reason, I'm picking Philly, and I think it's just because if there's one thing I know about the NFC East, you can't predict anything as it's supposed to be. Anything that makes sense doesn't make sense in the NFC East. So give me Philly. Spread on this is 1, by the way. Philly by 1.
Yeah.
toss-up game.
So it was a toss-up game for me. That's what's funny. Just because I know Philly, they have a lot of weapons. A lot of weapons. They really revamped that wide receiver system. They have a lot of weapons. And I know they got Jalen Ramsey on the other side, but I really can't name
Whoever plays opposite him.
the opposite side.
Not to mention, none of their linebackers can cover either one of Philly's tight
that
ends.
secondary is going to have to step up. It's going to be a close game, but something telling me Philly's going to win that as well. And it is in Philly, and so that is part of the partial why I'm leaning towards Philly.
Coming west to east is tough, but I think Rams in the I could see the Rams covering that by like a 2 or 3 point win. I think the Rams offense is still pretty good without Gurley. Woods
They
and
just
Cup.
had really good tempo against
Yeah.
Dallas. They kept the
And I don't
pace
think
up.
Philly's defense is that good either. So
The whole NFC East has trash defense except for the football team. If you ask them which one, it's the.
they have the best defensive line, of course.
So who'd you pick?
Oh, I'm going with the Rams.
He going with the Rams. It's a split.
Byron.
Skip one.
Broncos at Steelers.
Steelers, and they think a game where this defense shows why they are the best, probably defense in the division, just because of their ability to
They
get
are
pressure.
not.
Yeah, they are. They can stop the run and
They
they get after the
are
quarterback, which we
not.
can't do right now. But anyway, that's no story for another day. Steelers defense carries them. I think Big Ben does enough. He looks solid, and Juju balls out again.
Yeah. Ben didn't look good to me. Juju looked like he couldn't get open unless it was on a rub or pick play. Benny Snell, though, he looked really good.
Benny Snell ran hard.
He looked really
Benny
good.
Snell ran hard.
T.J. McFarland out of Maryland, baby. Give him some PT.
They going to have to because James
Anthony,
Conner is
yeah.
washed.
But James Conner, yeah, I mean, it might
Keep getting hurt. It's just.
Yeah, I feel bad for him. He had an ankle sprain.
Just take the money.
I'm
and
still
go
going with the
home,
Steelers to win this game just because. Yeah, the Broncos just had. I just didn't. The Broncos did everything to win that game up until the fourth quarter. Vic, you know we support you on this show, but
We do like Vic Fangio around here.
horrible clock management.
Terrible.
Horrible
Terrible.
clock management. I don't understand the throws. You threw like 3 times on one drive. You're up by 1 point. You're not even supposed to win this game. Run the football. Give it to Melvin Gordon. Philip Lindsay got hurt in this game as
Not
well.
Butterfingers.
But give it to Melvin Gordon. Yeah, that fumble was really bad. Really bad.
So y'all know I love me some Drew Lock, right?
Mm.
And he looked real good in the first half of that game on Monday night.
No
Second
offense.
half, he kind of went missing. I'm going to pick the Steelers to win because I didn't like the way Denver's offensive line looked at any point during the night. And I watched how the Steelers dominated the Giants up front. I think they'll do the same thing. Cortland Sutton does need to come back for them so they can have another weapon to throw to.
Jerry Jeudy with them 2 crucial drops.
Very big drops. But Jerry Judy's route running is elite already.
That's a fact.
So he'll get it together. He has good hands. His hands aren't a concern. I think he just made it hit first game nerves. But Jerry Judy will be fine. You get Cortland Sutton on the other side. And Denver will take off, just not this week. Steelers, but not by a lot. The spread on this is 7.5. Bet on Denver.
They cover.
Nah, I don't think so. Yeah, I'm going with the Steelers as well. I just don't know what the Broncos' identity is.
They don't know either.
Yeah,
They're so young. They're the youngest
and that's
offense in the NFL.
The young. I think they average 25.
25,
yeah,
yeah.
so they'll get it together. Like DC said, they'll definitely get it together, but not against the Steelers defense. Not against the Steelers defense at all.
All right, while you still here, your man Danny, who wasn't throwing no dimes unless it was to the other team, he goes to Chicago to play the Bears.
Oh, this is about to be a turnover fest.
Richard Trubisky,
Hey, he played well in
actually
the fourth.
played
touchdowns in the
Played
fourth.
well.
I say
Yeah.
he played.
Miles was
he
right
played
about
well in
that
the
pick.
fourth.
Miles was right.
He's the only one that called Bears, right?
We saying this like he didn't do good his first year.
He did well. They got away
He
from
was
him.
a
He did
manager.
well.
He was a manager his first year.
I think I was the only one that called Bears.
You were. I don't remember anybody else picking them.
Yeah.
And the
Where
Bears
is
are
this
going to be
game
2-0.
at? Yeah, they
At Chicago.
they going 2-0. Bears gonna beat the Giants.
And the Bears defense still is really good.
I know. That's what I said last week.
Still really good. I forgot how.
Danny
still got
Dimes
Leonard?
gonna throw a couple dimes. No, Leonard. He on the Rams now. Leonard Floyd. He on the Rams.
Oh
now.
shit, he did go to the
Yeah, he on the
Rams.
Rams now. Danny
They
Dimes
stacked
gonna
on
throw a
up
couple.
Yeah.
front. They up front filthy.
Yeah, they're front 6, 7, whatever you want to call it.
It's
They're a linebacker
disgusting,
to. They can't cover, but
They
when
can
it comes
stop the
to
run.
yeah,
They can stop
yeah.
the run.
Speaking of that, shout out to 45 for the Broncos. I don't know who you is, but you was all over the field yesterday. Yeah, shout out. I don't know your name. But
Speaking of 45s, 45 from the Steelers, who's Devin Bush, also played very well.
Yeah.
I wanted us to draft him, but I understand why they traded up.
I think we're doing okay in the linebacker that we drafted.
My boy
I'm
dope
okay.
45.
I'm okay.
Eight tackles, a sack, and a forced fumble.
And Malik Harrison was on the
Harrison
field
played
a
well.
lot.
He did play a lot.
They
He was on the
do
field
have to get in the weight room a
lot.
little bit. They're all a little undersized, but they'll be fine.
But they got a lot of speed to them. So.
They got speed, but they
That's
do need to
today's
get a little
NFL
bigger.
linebacker. That's today's NFL
Because if
linebacker.
teams get past that front four, they'll have to make some tackles, but they'll be fine.
Yeah. But I mean, I think it was just angling with them a lot in this. But like we said, it was no preseason. But I'm taking the Bears to win.
It's a spread.
I think that Mitchell
5.5.
Trubisky,
Bears might cover.
Bears cover.
5.5.
They cover.
Bears might cover
Yeah, the Giants are bad, bro.
The only way that they win this game is if Saquon just goes off.
nuts. Yeah, and I don't
Saquon
say
had
that.
six yards last week. How
many yards?
Six.
Yeah, it was
Zeke would
terrible.
never. Just saying.
His best plays
You know
was
who else
on
would never
catches.
CMC?
Well, I'm just saying the best running back in that division is clearly Zeke. I've been saying that since.
Oh, we
It
was
was,
talking about
NFL.
CMC.
I'm not. Y'all
Talking
love
about NFL.
CMC. Hey, you can
Best
have
running back in
CMC.
NFL.
Is Ezekiel Elliott, but hey,
CMC.
CMC.
But moving on. Anybody pick Giants?
no. Bears cover. Bears 2-0 and tie for first place.
Who
Wow.
would have thunk it?
DC. The battle of the 0-1s. Vikings at Colts.
Ugh. Somebody's
Um,
always got to go.
So I don't believe in Kirk Cousins. That's been a well stated fact from me and that guy over there. But
Didn't play well. Didn't play well.
I just
Didn't
can't.
play bad,
After what
he
I
just
saw
didn't play
from White Jameis, that's Phillip Rivers. I can't pick them.
Oh, they lost me money.
They lost Marlon Mack. I just don't see them winning. They are the favorite in this game by 3 points, but I'm gonna pick the Minnesota Vikings to bounce back and get a win.
So, my bad. I
No,
had to
go
go because
Go ahead.
I told y'all I had something to say about these Colts.
Slide them.
The reason I said they would have a good year is because I always thought that Phillip Rivers needs a running game to have a decent year.
I like Jonathan
He threw the
Taylor.
ball like
No,
50
I
times.
do. He had the running backs. Even Marlon Mack. I like him too.
I like him too.
You got
They
the
got
running
Hines.
Call him one,
Hines,
yeah.
yeah. They got a nice little stable of running backs.
Play calling
Why
was
are
bad.
you throwing the ball 45 to 50 times still? Like, for why? Like, why?
Against the Jags.
Against the Jags.
I mean, he was 36 for 46.
But what, with 2 picks, he's still turning the ball over. That's the point. Like, stop throwing the ball so much.
Yeah,
so
he was bought there to be a game manager, not
for that
the
fact,
game.
I'm going with the Vikings because it's like I still think you're going to throw the ball at least 30 plus times. That's not why you're there. Just
And they got the O-line.
Even if they won week 1, I still would have went with the Vikings.
I think the Vikings have a better roster.
Yeah, I
but
don't really have anything to say about that. I was going Vikings regardless.
Justin Jefferson didn't really show up, but I think he'll have a good
Rookie wide receivers
week.
don't really show up.
No,
too
he'll
often.
have a
not until they'll get settled. Oh
Yeah.
they'll get settled
Especially
like
like
week
right
3,
now,
week 4.
no preseason. Give him about 4 or 5 games.
Yeah, true. I
I
apologize.
think it'll be
All right.
later for rookies right now.
Yeah, it might
I think
be
it'll
after week 8.
like 7 or 8.
Yeah,
Yeah,
might be week 8.
because they kind of got to get their feet. They've been only going up
Quarterbacks look
against
alright.
No, I think
corners.
Quarterback. Well, Joe Burrow was the only one.
Yeah,
but
he only
he looked.
I
alright.
think Justin Jefferson gonna come around a little quicker just because he has to. He's took
They need him
Stephon
to.
Diggs'
They need him
spot.
to.
Yeah, he got to.
I don't think you got to. They got a nice running
Vikings
game,
in a
and they
close
got-
one.
And they got Thielen.
Dalvin Cook didn't really
You say
have
you
like
taking
a
Vikings
super
too?
good
Vikings
game.
in a close
Everybody
one.
taking Vikings. Cool.
Yannick and Dockway will have a big game.
Bills at Dolphins. Y'all know my dollar Bills about to go 2-0 as they face the Dolphins and Ryan Fitzpatrick. And I ain't got much to say.
Yeah.
Bills.
Bills.
What's the spread?
5.5.
Cover.
I'm on Tua watch. I say on record, the Dolphins will not win the game until Tua is their quarterback. This roster is too talented to let Fitz tragic keep playing. I know he's white, but he's not that good. Tua's already better than him. And hey, man, you got a black coach, Mr. Flores.
I do like. Brian
I like this guy a lot. He's been the
like
best
Brian
coach from New
Flores.
England, probably in history. Well, Vrabel's
Facts.
pretty good, but he's up there already because O'Brien's trash and
Vrabel wasn't that
McDaniels didn't last long. So, and Coach Pencil needs a pencil shoved down his throat. But I'm going with the Bills, who look really good. This is their year to win that division easily by at least 2 or 3 games until Tua plays, which we'll probably hear the rumblings after week 4 or 5. The Dolphins will not win the game, but Bills covering the spread. That Bills defense is
Real
a problem.
It is real.
Bills.
Did Tre'Davious get paid yet? I only say
No,
Yeah,
not-
he got paid. I thought he got
he
paid.
got an extension.
He
I know
did, he got
Jalen
an
got
extension.
paid.
He got paid.
Dalvin got
paid.
paid. Kamara got paid. A lot of people got paid the past couple weeks.
He
Shout
got
out to
paid.
these
I
brothers
don't
getting
like
that
paying.
bag.
I don't like paying people before.
Yeah,
The
we
Bills
don't
are gonna
either.
win the game. Y'all know I still don't like Josh Allen, and his numbers last week were
think
better
they-
than his actual game. If you watched it, he's still average as hell. But
He is Ben Roethlisberger with a low football IQ.
so he's an
Don't
athletic Kyle Bowler. That's what that
I'm
is.
not doing this with you.
He's an athletic
you
Kyle Bowler.
you wanna floor him, and I want to ceiling him. But
That's the
we're not
same
gonna-
guy.
His ability to run is what makes him relevant in
An
the NFL.
athletic Kyle Bowler, big arm. He
had
can run.
312 yards.
He's better than Kyle.
He
Bowler.
didn't even throw
He
a
is
pick.
better than Kyle Bowler. He is better
Kyle
than Kyle
Bowler
Bowler.
had a couple 300-yard games.
Nah, I think he's better than Kyle Bowler. He has a better supporting cast than Kyle Bowler had.
That's a
he
fact.
plays solid.
He had 14 rushes.
John
for 57
Brown
yards.
scoring. I'm like, good lord.
That's not that good, but okay. First of all, your quarterback shouldn't be rushing 14 times. Unless
off-
you're Lamar
Lamar
Jackson.
Jackson.
I think Allen does a
Or
really good
Cam.
job, and Allen doesn't take a lot of hits either.
I think Allen is
He's-
in that running
Yeah,
quarterback.
he had the most
kind of-
rushing touchdowns
not-
last year.
he's not
He had the most
anywhere-
rushing touchdowns
he's
last
not
year. He
anywhere
can run
near-
for
He
a white
can
boy.
run.
Like Burrow can run. He can really run.
He's not.
He's not fast, but he's big and mobile.
Yeah, he can run.
I'm
I'm
not
not getting in this
running
with
with
you. We're not gonna get
He's
into it.
trash.
All right, let's move on.
He's trash.
He's a
Lions
winning
at Packers.
quarterback.
What's his completion percentage on his career? Let's see what that is.
Probably like
'Cause
52
It's
or
probably garbage.
Right now, he's what?
57.2.
That's garbage. 60 is the Mendoza line.
Right. His-
Not
Bills.
there
He was
yet.
at 71 this past week. Let's see what
I
happens.
wonder
One
if
week.
I think the Bills have a shot to really run away with this division
That division's
Yeah,
trash.
Yeah.
early.
It's not trash. They got Cam in that division, but they'll still run away with it.
Nobody else plays on that roster.
All right, who you got? Lions at Packers.
I'm not going against A-Rod, bro. The Packers spread is 6. They're covering that. Detroit blew a 23-6 lead at the end of third. I'm not picking them.
Terrible.
Oh, I Packers. I don't even got nothing to say. Except y'all gonna put some respect on A-Rod name.
Only person that disrespect him is this man until this
I'm
shit.
talking about the
Hey,
whole
man,
Green
I
Bay
think they got him in
I
organization.
like this guy.
He
He's
drafted him in fantasy.
pretty good,
now.
man.
that's his
I like,
man.
I like his, I like his
That's
choice
crazy
in
about
women.
him.
I like his choice in women. And forget your family sometimes, goddammit. You ain't gotta speak to them fools. They using you anyway for your money, goddammit. You don't need them. All you need is that green, baby, and to get in between those celebrities. Thank you, Mr. Rogers. And I approve this message.
So he's going Packers. I'm actually picking the Lions. to win
Packers
this
in
game.
a big win.
The
Lions. All right, go ahead, put an L for Rouse.
Tell me
Go
more.
ahead and chalk that up.
Tell me
Picking-
more.
Picking the Lions to win this game.
And
But
is that?
why?
do you believe
Like-
it?
But why?
Like, what's going on here?
I think the Lions were a DeAndre Swift drop away from winning Week 1.
That team ain't the Packers though.
I think the Packers overachieved a lot in Week 1. I don't think they'll have that same success offensively.
Hey, Valdez Scantley told y'all he was gonna show up.
He must
I'll
have
have
known.
It's nobody else to throw the
But
ball.
y'all say, oh, who is that?
Aaron
Who is it still?
He can play.
The Lions will win this game.
Shout
No,
out to
they
that,
won't,
that
but-
guy Devontae. He played well.
That's another guy you disrespect. You better say he's better than
man.
10. He's
He is
better
a
than
good
10.
player. I like him on the field.
This
Him and
guy-
Mr. Rogers. Thank you.
This guy here.
I own my competition. Remember that.
Falcons at Cowboys, Byron.
Hey man, these are two lackluster teams at the moment. I don't know what the
Should let me
Cowboys
start
are
with
doing
that.
offensively. You want to go? Because I don't really. You
The
want to go?
two most disappointing teams in the NFL.
I said lackluster
I
round.
learned last year never to pick Atlanta. I'm slowly learning never to pick Dallas either,
So who do
especially
you
when
pick?
you expect them to win. I'm gonna pick Dallas only because I picked them to win that division. I have no expectation from Atlanta, so I'm gonna pick Dallas. But when I tell y'all I have zero confidence in any word I just said, that is
The over under is
100%
gonna be
true.
crazy. I think the over.
Bruh, I don't know what it is.
What's
They
the
are
spread?
trash. 4 Dallas.
I'm taking Atlanta.
Ooh.
They're gonna break your heart, bro. Telling you now. They always do.
And is in Dallas. I'll take Dallas.
I think Dallas's defense played really well. Let's not forget that.
Shout out to Alden Smith. I told y'all that was a good pickup.
They played well, but I do think that Dak is the better quarterback on this day. Matt Ryan played well. I love Matt Ryan, but he just seems to never get it done when you need him most.
And Ryan just throws up
He
a
had
bunch
like
of
400
numbers.
yards. I was about to say.
450.
He still
A lot
can't
of
get
empty,
it.
a lot of
Bruh,
empty yards though.
Aaron, I mean,
He had
Matt
3
Ryan.
receivers over
Over
115.
Matt Ryan's stats are
All time great.
amazing.
Yeah, if he a fantasy
And
quarterback,
he
you in good
just
hands.
can't get it done. Like that's just what it is, bro.
Exactly. I think
Nobody. If we talking stats, yes, Matt Ryan is a
So the
beast.
last 2 times, I'm the only person that picked the other team.
yeah.
All right, bet.
I got Cowboys in a close game. Dak game winning drive late. Zeke will dominate this
I
game.
hope Zeke runs through the.
Yeah,
the
he
whole-
got to.
What
He
did that
got to.
tattoo say? Anybody know?
I don't know.
Feed me.
All right, next question. I love you,
he
Zeke.
gotta show his stomach.
You
he
know,
like,
every time.
Hey,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Zeke isn't light skinned, but he probably one of the most light skinned people I
Yeah,
know.
that's real sus.
Chiefs at Chargers.
And it says feed me.
Oh, Chiefs. I don't even know. Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Dun, 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 dun,
Eight
dun, dun,
8.5.
dun,
Yeah, they
dun,
cover.
dun. What's that music, DC? You know what time it is. Stop.
Hammer time.
Hammer time.
That's
in
right,
LA.
baby. It's gonna be hammer time in SoFi. They paid $5 billion to watch Mahomes light it up, hide in the Georgia Paul light bill, baby.
Is anybody picking the Texans to beat the Ravens?
Negative.
Come on, Ross, hit it. Come on.
What's the spread?
Hammer time.
What's the spread?
7.
Hey, man, Lamar and the boys gonna run all over
I
them.
feel like it's not gonna be as bad as last. We beat them by like 34.
It'll be about 10.
Yeah.
I can see 10.
14. But
Hey, I hope you're right.
I was gonna say 13. So yeah,
I was wrong
Around
that they
that
wouldn't
13
cover
to
this
15
week.
range.
Lamar's gotten better, which is scary.
Yeah.
The Houston has gotten worse. Their O-line is
we
trash.
literally didn't even need our run game. Our run game is non-existent on offense last
It was.
week.
Lamar
It's terrible.
Looked at it's up.
The football team at Cardinals.
Hey, look, this is going to be a really good game. But
pick your football
you know I'm
team.
going with Kyler
You
Murray.
got Kyler? Okay.
Yeah, I'm going with the quarterback over the football team. Kyler is amazing. He'll be in the MVP discussion. Mr. Kingsbury,
No, he won't.
very handsome gentleman down there, doing a good job recruiting, if you know what I mean.
We can revisit
Right.
this conversation after week 8.
It's not
Not
an
really
MVP
MVP
conversation. I think he'll be in the top 5.
He's
He
gonna
possibly
he's
can
gonna take a nice
because
step.
he can run.
He's
and
gonna
he
run
can
for
pass,
like
bro.
700,
They're gonna win some
800
games
Yeah.
in a tough division.
Exactly.
That big win on
He
Sunday
might-
helped them. They
I
could
wouldn't
be
put
right
it
there.
past him. He
might
might
be.
be
That's
right,
what I'm
bro.
saying.
And I said
I
Kingsbury
ain't
would
denying that one.
be.
That's
Kingsbury
why I
would
ain't
be
say
coach.
nothing when you said it.
Kingsbury will be
might,
coach of
yeah.
the year, in my opinion, and I think that DeAndre Hopkins showed why he is just as good as anybody, and him and Fitz are going to get it done. Byron Murphy Jr., big play. I like what you're doing up there, young man.
And
Buda
D-Hop
Baker,
fits right in.
Chandler Jones. How did Simmons do? I didn't see his
I
numbers.
don't know. DeAndre Hopkins did very well.
Yes.
I will
don't
say
know.
this though. I got Kyler Murray gonna be running like a 3-year-old.
Definitely.
He's gonna be running around like a 3-year-old.
It's
This
going
whole
to be
game.
a very interesting matchup because the Cardinals line is terrible still.
Yeah.
It's terrible still.
But I'm definitely going with the Cardinals as well. Just for the simple fact, I love the football team's defense, but the offense, yeah, no. That's
DC's
Yeah.
boy, Dwayne Haskins.
My boy.
His boy.
When did he become my boy?
Isaiah Simmons had 3 tackles.
Okay.
That's it.
You may be Washington D.C.'s
You're right.
boy, not my boy, because I never was a fan of that.
who you
guy.
going with.
Who you with?
Oh, I'm picking the Cardinals. I don't think anybody thought I was picking the W's.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't
not
think I
I
can.
think it'll be a closer
I don't
game
think I
than
can
people think.
confidently
spread?
pick them in any
It'll be a
game
closer
this
game
season.
than people
6.5.
But I think they could cover that. It could be like a 20.
I don't got them covering, but they gonna win.
Oh, yeah, like Russ said, the offense
This
is
gonna be
terrible.
one of them games where they don't cover, but there was no way that they were losing this game. It'll
Yeah.
be like that kind of situation. Sunday night game, DC, Cam versus Russ. Now, really quickly, I know last week I said that I thought Patrick Mahomes was going to be the MVP. I've thought about it, and I think Russell Wilson will get an MVP.
He
this
balled
season.
out, bro.
I think he's going
This
to
the
get
year
an MVP
he
season.
might get an MVP.
Fun fact about Russell Wilson: he's never received an MVP vote. That's
And that's crazy.
disrespect.
Yeah.
Outside of last year. Last year was the one year where it was like, all right,
Yeah.
he was top 3, but we know who came through and got that unanimous situation. That
And that's what's crazy though. Like
he'd have got a vote last year.
That was his
He'd have
best
won
year.
last year. Yeah,
If
He
it
might
wasn't
have
for
a better
Lamar,
year this year, though.
That's why I got him winning this year.
I'm really high on Russ.
DK Metcalf, say you high on him. He played
I'm
well.
really high on Russ, and I think Russ is better than the entire Patriot roster. So Seattle.
I'm going Seattle too.
Seattle.
I would have loved to see this game in prime time with a crowd. Obviously, the 12th man, one of the great home field advantages in sports.
It is in prime time, I think.
Yeah, no, I'm saying,
Oh,
you know,
with
it's
a
just going to
crowd.
be weird. Yeah, Seattle, probably.
Well, no, Seattle can pump
Crowd
fake
noise in.
Yeah, they got the fake noise.
What is the spread?
3.5.
Seattle covers.
They
I think
cover that.
New England has a hard time scoring. And I think that the run game of Seattle and
Yeah.
Russ is just better.
If they gonna keep running Cam, then this is gonna be a
Although that Patriot defense is still very good.
Still solid.
yeah. Gilmore had a very solid game.
Yeah, he will
He's
do a
definitely-
good
He's a
job
problem,
on
yeah.
Lockett and DK if he has to stick him. But it'll be a nice. I think it'll be a low 20s. But Cam will do okay.
Yeah, I'm picking the Seahawks to win this game. I think it'll be a really good game. I'm really happy because it's the Sunday night game, and it's not like something trash because I didn't even want to watch the game last week, to be honest.
I was fascinated to see what Dallas would do, but now I never want to watch them play again this
Yeah,
year.
see.
Well, you get to watch them play the Ravens.
I just feel like Sunday night games gotta be.
Oh, yeah, we do
that
play them.
deal, yo.
especially now, yo.
Yeah.
With no crowd, like the game really gotta be.
Well, when it gets time to the flex schedule, you might get some better games.
Hopefully.
Yeah. All right, Monday night game. I'm just gonna go with you first because you already told us who you picking.
That's right.
Saints at Raiders.
I'm very excited. First of all, the Vegas Raiders proved me right, America. I am right sometimes, okay? So give me credit. Now, I do think that I would love to see this game with normalcy, meaning a crowd in Vegas. How lit that would be, that whole atmosphere just in Vegas, the first home football game ever there. You have your bets. You have the crowd to come off a big win. I said this team's a playoff team. I think they're going to get it done this week, and I would have picked them even if Michael Thomas was playing. I think Drew Brees' arm is not what it used to be. Oakland's defense is really, really good. And I'm going with the Las Vegas Raiders to win this game and cover the spread. I don't know what it is, but I think they'll cover.
Spread is 6 Saints, and they're going to cover.
Oh, yeah, then that's a little
They're going to cover it.
Hey, Henry Ruggs, it looked good, like I said. Nelson Aguilar.
Josh Jacobs is the reason Oakland won last week.
He was a better running back than CMC that day, wasn't
He
he?
was not.
That day. He was. That day.
The same.
They
They were about the same.
Y'all don't give it to
And
me,
then
man.
CMC, I don't know what his receiving numbers was, but
They literally.
Rushing was.
He put in there both.
So Josh Jacobs
had 3 catches. TMC had like 4 or something.
No,
like
so
that.
Josh Jacobs was 25 for 93,
And
4
3
for
touchdowns.
46 with 3 touchdowns.
Uh-huh.
CMC was 23 for 96, 3 for 38, and 2 touchdowns. They literally had very similar numbers. One outrushed the other by 3 yards. One had 8 more receiving yards, and one had 1 more touchdown. That is a wash of wash. And this is the same man who said that Anthony Davis and Zion wash each other out, but Josh Jacobs and Christian McCaffrey last week didn't wash each other out.
They do wash each other out because AD is sometimes empty numbers. But that's another story for another day.
Yeah,
Lakers in 5 against whoever at this point. I'm sick. Of
I'm going with Vegas.
Oh, you smoking the Byron?
crack.
Yeah,
The Vegas bombs is what y'all out here drinking.
I got you.
Y'all niggas wildin'. Let me tell you something. That's not
Who
about
was
to
catching the
happen.
ball for the Saints? You?
Emmanuel Sanders. That's who.
Okay, I'm
Hey,
taking.
Taysom Hill can catch the ball 30 times and beat
Yeah,
the
okay.
Oakland Raiders.
They don't play defense,
I'm picking the Saints to win this game.
and they covering.
Okay, all right. Hey, Vegas
Y'all
is
go
headed
ahead
to
and
the
believe in
playoffs.
Derek Carr throwing to the tight end every play if you want.
Derek Carr is right
He
now.
go to the tight
Derek
end
Carr
now.
better than Drew
Had
Brees
most
right
targets
now.
on the team. Yes, he
Derek
did.
Carr is playing better than Drew Brees
Most
right
targets
now.
and catches was Darren Waller last week.
I will take Derek Carr over Drew Brees right now. Just saying.
I mean, that's
Hey,
not saying
give the
much.
ball to Josh Jacobs. That's all I'm
And
And
saying.
Waller.
I'd take Drew Bynum over Drew Brees right now.
Hey, Vegas gonna get it done. Vegas, put your money on Vegas.
Don't put your money
In
on
Vegas.
Don't you dare.
They had them as 7-point underdogs at home. Who
6.
made that? That's
6.
stupid.
They're not good.
They are good.
They are not
They-
good.
Oh my gosh, they are a good team.
They are an
They-
average football
Fun fact: they
team.
won 4 out of the last 5 games last year. Only loss was to the Kissing Sands, which they shouldn't have lost to, which put them out of the playoffs. They win a big game this year to start the
Talk
season.
about a team losing to the Jets.
The Cowboys lost to the Jets last year.
The
But
Cowboys aren't
It's
good.
the NFL. It's the NFL. It happens. It happens.
It
It's
ain't
the
gonna happen
NFL.
this week. Saints.
Hey, man.
And they cover.
Vegas.
Kamara has a big day.
I hope he on my fantasy team. Come on, man.
I like the front of the.
Get well soon, can't guard Mike. I need you in fantasy, bro. We down 1-0.
We down 0-0.
0-0.
Y'all know what I meant. We down 0-1, man. I need you, bro. Come back. It was my first round draft pick. Don't make me trade you. I will.
And this is the 50th anniversary of Monday Night Football. Be simulcast on ESPN and ABC if you care about that stuff.
All right,
Anything
so
else?
next week, when he get the start, he gonna tell y'all that I'm in first place because I made 2 crazy picks that ain't nobody else made. And we're going here and talk about how the Raiders lost.
Put your money on Vegas this week. If I can tell you anything,
Both of them talk about how the Raiders lost. Matter of fact, we starting with that as soon as we can.
Let us know, share, like, subscribe. Put the people that you thought gonna win. I'm not gonna talk about you people on Facebook, but if you on Facebook and you've watched this far, we do not condone the actions in which you guys have displayed on our posts last week. We would like for this to be a more friendly area and zone. If you do not support the NFL, we appreciate you watching and the view, but please do refrain from any of the disqualified opinions. Thank you.
and we know you're watching the NFL because Big Brother is always watching. That's right.
No racism. Get out. Get out. No racism. No racist rhetoric. And, keep your super unnecessary whiteness away. Please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just enjoy the video. If you don't like it, it's okay. Just go click somewhere else. It's fine. It's plenty of other things to look at on the internet, sir. Or ma'am, whoever it is. Like, come on. Like,
We're better than Fox News, okay?
We're better than Skip, Shannon. And them
Take that, Tucker Carlson, and shove it up your Republican.
All right.
All right,
All right.
and we gone.
Nike, holla at me. Ethica, holla at me.
Hammer time. We gone.